So we are live now. Very good evening, sir. It has been a pleasure to have you on our show today. A very good evening to all the viewers as well. Today we have with us a very prominent and eminent personality who has served the Indian Army as well as the corporate world as well as the foundation, and has been very closely related to I'm sorry, I got disconnected. So we have with us a very prominent person. We have Colonel Prakash Tewari. He has served the Indian Army as well as academia as well as foundation, and has been closely related to the social welfare work on ground, and is presently the board of directors at Grameen Impact Ventures. Thank you for accepting our invitation. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Harsha.
So to start with, I would like to, you have come to IICSR as a guest faculty, expert faculty, and it has been, you have a big fan following at our campus, let me tell you. All the students are your fans. We would like to start with, why do you think CSR and sustainability are an important question for the youth to learn at this juncture, according to you?
See, when we're talking in terms of CSR and sustainable development, for me, CSR is a management concepts where the companies try to integrate the environmental and social concerns into the business operations. And when we talk in terms of sustainable development, as per the United Nations World Communication on Environment and Development, the 1987, the Brundtland Communication Report basically gave a definition of sustainable development for the first time. And as per them, sustainable development is something which meets the needs of the current generation without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet their own needs. So, when I say that CSR and sustainable development are important, because as far as the world physical resources are concerned, they are very, very limited. They are getting costlier. And initially, the businesses which had an advantage in terms of scales and automation, this is also declining quite a bit because of a large number of societal problems as well. This can change and this can increase if we have a transformation change. And when we talk in terms of a transformation change, uh, this is in terms of the business strategy, in terms of the tactics, in terms of the practice. Because I personally feel that the top line growth can only be ensured through a triple bottom line thinking. And that's why I feel that, and I know that CSR and sustainable development are very, very important.
So many youth are joining these kind of courses, and the present generation is very aware. What do you think is the job perspective for them, especially in the times when there are so many layouts?
The jobs, I think, in the times to come, and now also, uh, your CSR and your sustainable development, all those who are following it, there are a lot of opportunities. And when I say opportunities, is as of now, as far as the business were concerned, most of the profits of the business were growing as per the stocks, the value that they had. But now, with the ESGs coming into play, and when I talk in terms of ESG, it is environmental, social, and governance indices, which are which have been put for around 500 companies by S&P and CRISIL, and they have come out with these indices. And now, most of these companies are doing very well as far as the profits are also concerned, and the top line is concerned because of their concerns for the environmental and social as well. So, in the times to come, these ESGs are also being linked to the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals. So, any of the students and the practitioners of SDG and the sustainable development, and those who are able to put these processes, and they're able to put these your indices into the business processes, I think there are a lot of job opportunities, and that's where the future lies now.
Sir, although you mentioned that there are a lot of job opportunities, have you observed what is the pay scale of the people who join in the position of CSR sustainability executives or ESG executives or managers? Well, are their pay scales as compared to any management graduate, or is it less, or is it more?
See, most of the pay scales which the people get, and when I was in the corporate as well, it was based on the experience, it was also based on the knowledge, and it was also based on the education level of a particular individual. Like when we started this ENG index and CSR, like when I joined the Tatas at that time, that was in 2007. In 2007, the CSR law had not come into place. It was not even compulsory. Still, we were doing it, and we were focusing, and we used to take a large amount of the students into the CSR and also into the and to make a sustainability report. So from that time, I've seen the packages, and most of the students that I've taken were ranging from the CTC was ranging from around 6 lakhs per annum to 1.5 CR as well. So that's a huge range, and that's a type of packages now also. I think the last that was hiring when I hired, when I was in Jindals and when I was also in the DLF. So starting only we were giving up to a CTC of around 9 lakhs.
Impressive.
Yeah.
A course on project management in CSR and sustainability. Now, how is the project management in CSR and sustainability or ESG would be different than the regular project management?
See, when we, as I told you before, and also as far as CSR is concerned, CSR is a management concept. And basically, in CSR, the companies try to integrate the environmental, social concern so that they're able to increase their brand value, they're able to increase their sales, they are able to do the risk mitigation to the CSR and other activities as well. And at the same time, they're able to have a competitive advantage, and they're able to keep the employees retention is also one of a very, very important part as far as the CSR is concerned. But now when I'm talking in and when you say that how when you talk in terms of sustainability, now sustainability, uh, the sustainability investment report of the Deutsche Bank, which has come up very recently, have now found the CSR and the ESG to be synonymous. And when they say that it is basically synonymous, the companies with a high rating on the ESG, they are going to outperform all the other companies who have got a very, very low rating as such, and those who have got a low profile. So, and these are also going to be rewarded financially with the lower cost of capital in terms of debt oblique equity over medium to long term period as well. So, CSR and sustainable development indices are going to, they are the ones which are going to move the stock markets as of now. So the and when you talk in terms of project management, as far as the business is concerned, in this, it is a process of leading a work of a team to achieve all the project goals within the given constraints that the business has got. So when you say as to how the project management is different between the sustainability and as far as the companies are concerned, the project management is now going to take a different turn in the sense with these indices coming. This is the way the project management is going to be done, where you are able to, as I told you before, you are able to integrate your sustainability process, your ESG indices into your business processes also. So that's how the project management between both the two becomes slightly different.
Yes, we are all eager to learn more about it. So when you came to IICSR, what was your thought process? And when you stayed with us, what was your experience? And how can we improvise it?
It was I had a wonderful experience when I came to IICSR as well. Because when we talk in terms of sustainability and when we talk in terms of that we have got to sustain as far as the resources of the planet are concerned. So basically, it's also about lifestyle and it is also about living and how you maintain your type of a lifestyle so that you are able to reduce the consumption as well. So for me, one of the best things that I found when I came to your particular institute was the classes that we had. Most of the classes were out in the open. I found it more of a Gurukul nature where uh, uh, I was there with the nature. I was there with the students, with the nature, with the sea, with the nature all around, green tea all around, the sea also around us. So that itself was very very rejuvenating. And then what I'm saying is when you're taking those type of classes and you're talking about sustainability, but if you're talking about this or taking the classes in a different type of environment in a five-star hotel or in a big institute, or whereas doing it on the ground along with nature was a different experience, and I really like that type of experience. That's why I said. As far as IICSR is concerned, yes, you're also just growing up, you're also coming up, and I'm very sure in the times to come, other things you are also going to do a lot of improvisation. A lot of things are going to come, and this is really going to the institute will come up in a big way with the way that we should talk about sustainability as such.
Thank you so much. Do you have any message to all our viewers who are watching this show or who would watch the recorded version?
Uh, my message is to all my viewers and to all my colleagues would be like Mahatma Gandhi has also said that this earth has got enough resources for everyone's need, but this planet does not have resources for everyone's greed. So, if we have got to talk in terms of maintaining these type of resources, we have got to start thinking in terms of sustainability, which is in terms of sustainable living. You'll have to change your lifestyles as far as are concerned. I think we'll have to talk in terms of circular economy. We'll have to see as to how we are able to lower our particular consumption, and this is the only way forward if we have got to survive in this particular planet.
Thank you so very much, sir, for your valuable time and the wonderful insight and the message that you shared with us. We are really looking forward to invite you in the upcoming batch as well. And yes, the number of fan following of students would just keep increasing.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Arshad, and thank you. You're doing a wonderful job. Keep it up. And I know IICSR is going to grow by leap and bounds in the times to come. You have my full support and my cooperation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Arshad.